All right. Onward through the Ice Age. How many do I have left? 3. All right. Looks like I got. What is that? I just saw something gross in my. Oh man, I got a lot in here. Looks like I have 15 packs left, which would be for 5 videos. And I just found this little black thing in the box. What is this? It's just. I have no idea what that is. Some sort of 17-year-old ossified piece of organic matter. Hope it wasn't poo. Doesn't seem to be. All right. What other treasures lurk in this box, I wonder? Okay, we have a Polar Kraken. We are still looking for Jester's Cap. We are still looking for Necropotence. I have no idea how to pronounce that. And we've got... Oh, wait a minute. I just keep forgetting to... Orcish Cannoneers. This is basically Orcish Artillery. Renamed, which obviously is... Excuse me. Orcish Artillery is obviously the namesake of this channel, in case you didn't figure that out. Arkham's Weather Vane. Target snow-covered land becomes a non-snow-covered land. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. Or you can think it... Yeah, stupid. Giant Trapdoor Spider. Red and green, remove from the game a target creature who doesn't have flying and is attacking you. And Giant Trapdoor Spider. Okay, so you need to block with Trapdoor Spider before you can do that. I guess that can be useful. Barbarian Guide, Seizures, Circle of Protection Blue, Essence Flare, Ray of Command, good old Harold McNeil, Rally, Burnt Offering, Orcish Lumberjack. These are all looking very familiar. Fintorn Brownie, Power Sink. It's a good classic counter spell type card from the, I don't want to say counter spell because that is the name of a card, but it's a countering card from the original core set, which is pretty good. Hydroblast. Somebody knocked me for criticizing Pyroblast. I just don't like color-specific cards that much. I don't like depending on what my opponent is playing. I prefer to just have a deck that works against everybody. And if that makes me boring, then so be it. And the rare is Musician. I think I already have one of these. Cumulative Upkeep 1. You basically can screw around with your opponent's creatures. So make them pay mana to avoid big damage with their own creatures, which is pretty good. Okay. Breath of Dreams. Green creatures require an additional cumulative upkeep, but so does this. Sorry. I don't know why I keep doing that. So I'm used to opening the 2003 sets where the rare is already on the back. Anyway. Breath of Dreams. Already did Red Scarab. I already have a Black Scarab. I wonder if there's a Scarab for every color. Fintorn Elder. It's a mana source. This isn't bad. You pay 3 mana and then you get 2 mana each turn. I don't know. Could be useful. Imposing Visage. This is a good Filfoglio drawing. As I mentioned, Filfoglio is very cartoonish. Like, in the past when I've said cartoonish, I've meant like comic books, like Quentin Hoover. If you look at that picture right there, that's like something out of a comic book, as opposed to like, fantasy art per se. But Filfoglio is something more like out of like a Ren and Stimpy episode. Zurin Enchanter. I can force opponent discards cards, but it requires black mana. Not bad. Warning. Tinderwall. Could be, it's only a 1-drop, and it's got some good abilities, so that's not bad. It's 1 green mana to drop 0/3 wall. So you can sacrifice it to add 2 red mana, or you can pay 1 red mana to sacrifice to deal 2 damage to a creature that it's blocking. Actually, that's stupid. Gangrenous Zombies. It's a nice black direct damage card. I don't see many of those. Heal, Finthorn Elves, Brine Shaman, Incinerate. Okay, so here we go. So what I was saying, I think, in the last video, the Lightning Bolt was 3 damage for 1 mana. This is 3 damage for 2 mana, plus this no regeneration, which isn't that useful. I mean, regeneration isn't like the most common thing in the world, so yeah, we're already kind of getting away from the good burn cards, which is a drag. This is Zern Spellcaster, which is just the Prodigal Sorcerer with a different name. Infuse and Reclamation. It's the rare 2 colorless, 1 white, 1 green. No black creature can attack unless its controller sacrifices a land whenever that creature attacks. Okay, that's pretty powerful if you're playing against a black deck. Okay. Put the rare on the back. Limdol's Hex. 1 damage to each player. Yeah, so it's a good, everybody dies type black card. Kind of like Pestilence. Goblin Mutant. I liked having this one in my my Goblin Burn deck just because it's the rare large goblin. But of course, it can't attack if there's a power creature with power greater than 2. So, Illusionary Terrain. It's pretty good. Again, you can change basic lands into basic lands of a different type for a few turns. Cumulative upkeep 2 is pretty expensive, but you can definitely screw up your opponent for at least a little while. Keldorn Warrior. Limdol's Cohort, Panic, Shambling Strider, Fear, another core set card, Foxfire, Cooperation, another Filfolio. He really stands out. I mean, if you look at every artist is distinctive here, but they're all, within the same region. I mean, Douglas Schurler's he's a little bit kind of off the median, but these are all pretty similar, and then you get to Filfolio, and it's like, you're reading a children's comic, which is fine. I think I just revealed the rare, but I didn't see it, so I'm going to be surprised. I know it's green, so it's not a Jester's Cap or a Necro. So anyway, Pyroblast, Brainstorm. This is another example of dialing down cards that were considered too powerful. Obviously, Ancestral Recall is now one of the most valuable cards in the game. That was 1 blue, draw 3 cards, force opponent to draw 3 cards. This is draw 3 cards, and then you only get to keep 1. Or you get to keep 1 net. You have to take 2 from your hand. So this is actually a pretty good card. Obviously not as powerful as Ancestral Recall, but, this is good. But it just shows that in the early days of Magic, they were... they made some cards too powerful for the game to work properly. COP Black, Mystic Remora, and the rare is an Elder Druid. 4-drop, 2/2 for 4 mana, tap or untap target artifact, creature, or land. Yeah, boring. Useful but boring. All right, that's this one. Thank you for watching. Bye.